What is up, crawler fans, RC enthusiasts, and social media surfers? I'm your boy Josh with MOFO RC, and today we're back again with a game better than Gates. At least in my opinion, dude. We're gonna call it Lines for right now. I don't know what else to call it, but it's freaking slayerific. Even when you're driving a freaking goblin from Hard Park, look at him go. Cliff the Goblin Baller, dude. Oh, there you go. You say it's baller, there you go, flip. Every freaking time. I didn't plan it, I promise. So, if you didn't catch the last video, you should have caught it. You should go back and watch it. It's a lot more running, like twice as much footage. This had more footage, but guess what? Somehow my freaking camera got put on slow-mo. I did include a little bit of slow-mo action. Oh my gosh. Stop talking and just look at him. Wow. So, super slaying, dude. Freaking baller. Endura. Look at struggle, though, dude. If you don't hit the obstacle right, it's still hard. Yeah. It's still extra hard. And comparing these two rigs is totally different, like dude. They're going to take different lines. It's not going to work out quite the same. Freaking harder. So, that little part was a struggle, dude. But once we got past that, dude, look, we were just freaking shredding. Out of bounds. So how do you play the game, dude? Well, the object of the game is to make it to the end of the line and back. That's the object of the game. There's a point system and everything already in play. Already, we're working it out, so we didn't really actually keep score. I could score this right here if you wanted to, but I don't really think I'm going to do that. We're just going to talk about it. And we are working out, and I will do like an official contest, official game, maybe this weekend or something like that. So we'll go for the first freaking game, whatever it's called, Lines. Oh yeah. So here we go. He's on to line number 2. He's got 3 lines set out here: blue, red, and green. Pretty much progressively harder. Ooh, so they each have their own hard parts. Look at that, dude. He just freaking nailed that first time. Killer, bro. Absolutely killer. Ooh, come on. Just look at it. So the objects make there and back. The boundary lines, how do you play them? You cannot make any forward progress across the line. You have to... besides a rollover, you have to cross back over the line at or below or behind the crossover point in the same orientation or the same order of your tires that you went across. For example, if you went forward, back, across, then you'd have to come backwards, forwards, back across the line, meaning you can't go across the line, turn around and come back. You would have to come back in the same orientation. Now you can go across the line to reorient yourself, but that cannot be up the hill or up the line. It has to be backwards. So he had it freaking nailed it on the first one. So as far as rollers, if you go across the line, you can definitely come back. You just cannot come back higher than you were before. You have to come back lower. So killed it, dude. Great line. Oh, say Craig! Dude, this is the part of going fast. There's water here, so I just trying to save him. It was a great save. That was all on him, dude. I just made sure he didn't go in the water. Great job, Craig. So in the actual game, I think I wanted to have gates. Just one gate per line, and then it would be worth 5 points each line, each way, up and down, as it would be a bonus gate. So the point system, how do points work? Well, you have 2 attempts, so you get 10 points for making it there to the end, your first run, first attempt. You get 10 points for making it back on your first run. So your first run there and back would be worth 20 points. Then you would have the bonus gate. So you could hit it there and back for another 10 points if you hit it there and back. 5 points each way. Look at this job. Look at this. Way to fight, dude. Way to stay with it. Let's go. Just listening to the car, being sensitive. And then. I thought he lost it, dude. That's showing me. Oh, that's not the one. That's not the one. There was another one that he made it. Okay, here we go, dude. My turn on level 2.
Did not start the way I wanted.
Dude, level 2, the entrance to level 2 was hella savage. I didn't think I could make it with where the gate was, or the boundary line was. I didn't think I could make it across the other way. Just one of those things that I absolutely could. I don't know. I got to learn the rig. It's totally different size than what he's driving. So you see that save? Hell yeah. That was so dope, dude. Such a great little save. So I'm going to try and snake around the outside, dude, but there's not enough room. Not enough room to get across to the boundary, so I'm trying to come across the face of this rock here, and then it's looking beautiful, and then my rear right tire got up a little bit too high and ahead of myself, which carries, well, that's what it is. Look at my left tire. It's the rear left. That was this trouble.
Yeah.
Dadgummit, it just lifted up too much, lifted the front off the rock, and then we're bellied out. We're screwed on the link. Oh, no good, dude. No good. So, Craig, attempt 2. Here we go, bud. Attempt 2. Not a good start, but saved it. Saved it. Great save. Great job, Craig.
A little juiced up.
So, your second attempt coming back, or going there, would be 5 points. Coming back would be 5 points. So, say you made it there, your first attempt, that would be 10, but then you didn't make it back. Well, in order to make it back, you have to make it there. So you have to go up again. And then if you made it there and back, you would be total of 15 points. It
looks like I could just hit that.
There you go.
But I missed.
So there is time limit. You would have to set times based on the course the course and the running style that you are doing. So if you try to do it more, if you want to do it more like rock bouncer-ish, and you didn't set the courses super duper hard, you could see times that are very fast, like just you saw the first run might have been 15 to 30 seconds, for a good run could have potentially been done, just nailed it in 5 seconds actually, well, up, so in there and back maybe 15 seconds. And so if you don't have real hard lines, in maybe 30 seconds is a long time to go there and back. You just have to kind of play it by ear in your style of setting the gates or the lines. So the other thing, so again, bonus, I think the bonus should be fairly hard. I think it should be a decision because what offsets the bonus would be 10 points to the fastest time. So then you now have a decision to try to run fast, to try to get that 10 points. Getting that 10 points, maybe you get there and back. First time, 20 points, and you got the bonuses, 10 points, so that's 30, and you got first. That's 40 points for a baller run on the line.
Great job, Craig.
However, if you don't make it, you don't make any points. So you got to know yourself and know your rig and whatever. And the most important thing is to finish to get the points, right? Because it's not just about the time. Nice. The most important thing is the points. So if you're not clearing the obstacles, then you're not getting points.
Yeah, so
it would be most beneficial and most important. So like if you ran it in a series, you're just going to continue to build up points every time. So it's most important to be consistent and at least finish, right? So trying to go fast may be fun. Maybe there's times, maybe there's stages that you want to go fast.
Savage.
But maybe it's more important just to really focus and drive smooth and just make sure that it gets done. So because if everybody goes fast and flips and you go slow, take twice as long, but you made it, well, you still got first. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, dog? See, that's right there. See, hitting that boundary line. That's why I didn't come over here the first time. I think it did kind of get moved a little bit, pushed out through us. Craig hit it one time and I moved it. So cheater, dude. Cheater. But I think, like I said, I want to get cables. I just had these ropes from before. It worked better than the yarn for sure. I didn't think I had the long ones, and then I found them. So that's rad. So but they definitely work better than the yarn. But I want to have cable. I think that a cable would lay down and not like interfere or get moved around near as much as the rope. So that's the idea behind it. So there you go, guy. But the cable is probably not going to be colorful. Maybe you could paint it or something. It's going to flake off everywhere. That'll be rad. I don't know what to do, bud. I don't know. If you get that green kind for like swings or dog leashes, that might be good. All right, so here we go. We made it up to the top of 2. Second attempt. Failed on the first one, dude. Killed it after that. It was just the entrance there. It was hard, dude. Freaking killed it, dude. Absolutely love this rig. My favorite rig. Well, I don't know. They're all my favorite. I do still love my SCX24 when I drive it. It's just totally different. It is a cheater versus this. It feels like, dude, this feels like a monster, dude. It feels like a real freaking baller. Just look at it, dude. Like, wow. Like, wow. Like, whoa. So there and back, dude. We made it on to stage 3. So I think Craig made it on his second attempt. I made it on my second attempt. So we both would have gotten 10 points. There you go, dude. Great job. Good to know. So right now what would be the deciding factor is the fastest time on the 2 runs, because we both made it.
Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on, dude. Hell
Did I flip on my first attempt?
Let's go. That was so
Ooh,
sick,
that might
man.
be the deciding factor.
And the red line is not, that's not
If I
his
flipped
line,
on my
so
first attempt
he didn't
on
even,
1, I forget.
Not even flirting.
I forget, dude. Because we both fail
Let's
here,
go,
and
Craig.
then,
Come
well,
on,
no,
bud.
he breaks. So he breaks coming up here, and then from there
come on,
on,
dog.
we
Let's
went
go.
into slow-mo. So Craig drove my rig, and I did
So
include
sick,
that.
dude.
It was fast enough. It was fast enough to include him up. I think up. It went all the way up in regular speed, and then it was coming down. It was in slow mo, and so it was only like would have only been like a 20-second run or something like that. So just barely got into the slow mo, and so I went ahead and edited it and kept it. He's broke right there.
Bro. It's right there.
I think I
underneath the
did.
car.
Yeah, oh no, I did not include it. So here we go. So this is actually in slow-mo. The beginning of it starts in full speed though. So there you go. Are we into slow-mo? I think we're into slow-mo. So I did put it at 2 times slow-mo, so I do apologize. I just did want to include it. It was pretty freaking rad. It doesn't take very long, dude. I just included. I thought this was such a rad run up and climb, and then look at this hang, dude. Hanging on the front tire and pull back up. Wow, this is why I included it, even though it's in slow-mo. I think the shooting looks rad in slow-mo, like actual full slow-mo. It's like mesmerizing just to like watch it. Like I get sucked in. But the little clip that was just from me and Craig at the end, I don't know, what is it, 6 times slow? Is that what the set slow motion is? Something like that. I loaded the clip and it, 100 minutes. I was like, oh my gosh, dude. But we had some super awesome just follow the leader. Craig was running his limited Viper TRX 4M mullet, and he got one of the 11, the one that I built. He was running that and just absolutely freaking killing it. And I was running the rear steer Viper TRX 4M front and rear. Here we go, dude. We're coming up on flip, dude. The slow motion. This is the one thing about the slow-mo is it does take forever. So if you're in a hurry, I apologize. But you know what, dude? It does look pretty rad. I just had to show this thing off a little bit. Absolutely phenomenal, bro. It's just a totally different rig, so it's going to hit obstacles differently. And also, this thing likes to run like it's really made for this game. I didn't come up with this game because of this rig. It's a game that I actually made up a long time ago, but it just didn't make quite as much sense as it does here. Here, it makes way more sense to run these lines up and down. We're actually running these more like on an angle, so it's kind of cool. You get some side hill, makes them a little bit longer than just straight up and down, so they're because they'll only be like 5 or 6 feet. Doing it this way, they're more like 7 or 8 feet. You know, much cooler, dude. We get some good angles. We'll do some all kind of freaking obstacles. So one thing that is cool, so this is Craig running, dude. Killing it, bro. He killed it on the way up. Just absolutely smashed it. Looks like he likes it. Seemed like he just drove it. He did not. This is the first time I put the radio in his hand. He has not driven this rig at any iteration. This is the Endura Super Slayin', bro. If you don't know what that's a reference to, freaking get over it. Sorry, dude. Super Saiyan, Super Slayin'. There you go. But look at him, dude, just balling out. There and back. I bet you he had the best time of the day. Craig gets the bonus 10 points in the Super Slayin', bro. So freaking dope. Look at it, dude. You got hung up on the rear diff. That's something I was thinking about doing is diff sketch for this. It doesn't really need much on the front, but there you go, dude. Freaking rip till you flip. Killed it, Craig.